Okay, welcome to another episode of On the Road with Desert. Okay, this podcast seriously needs some hits on the iHeart page. I don't know what they're doing to the iHeart page, but many of the shows aren't showing up unless you search for them right now. They're kind of like rearranging things. And I guess they're trying to organize them into the actual categories or something like that. And it's not calculating the hits properly or something like that. So, if you guys would be so kind and actually go to the iHeart page and type in the search for On the Road with Desert and like get me some hits, I'd appreciate it. Oh man, my thing is... I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I asked them too. I said, of course, they're just going to forward it to the powers that be. But I told them, I said, you know, what's very difficult and kind of unfair is you have a lot of these shows from Spreaker on iHeart, right? So you have the iHeart app, and you can listen to other stations. You can listen to radio. You can listen to whatever from your car or from your phone without logging in. But you cannot listen or hear any Spreaker shows that are on there without, you have to log in for those. And it does not have them available on the app. So unless you know that the show is there and you can type it in, you won't see it. So we'll see. Maybe these changes they're doing is because of my input there. Because I was like, so, you know, unless they pimp out, you know, a handful of shows from Spreaker. But it's already people who are already commercialized, you know. One lady is an ex-Playboy bunny, you know, somebody else is somebody else. Yeah, like, they will only do theirs. But it kind of defeats the purpose of putting, you know, new podcasters onto the site, but then keeping them hidden so that people don't hear them or know about them. So I put in a thing about that. It's kind of, you know, I don't know. I think it kind of defeats the purpose since they were more indie in the beginning, you know, independent, and which is why I like them, because they featured independent artists when other people wouldn't. So that's what got them, you know, good, because. But now they put like mainstream stuff on there, and you got mainstream shows and mainstream podcasts, and those are the ones they pimp. And I'm like, oh man, that just like totally defeated the whole purpose of new personalities. I don't know. That's just my opinion. No hate here. I'm just saying. So hopefully things will change in the future with that. Kind of, you know, help out the podcasters, because that's new talk radio. And kind of give them new freedoms with it too, to play music and stuff, since those songs and stuff are already on iHeart. You know, why not allow the podcasters to use the music to direct people to, you know, music links from the site? That's just my opinion. I don't even know what time it is. Maybe I should look at my thing. What time is it? Oh, I got an hour. I didn't even get to throw out my apple. I was going to throw out my apple on the road so that some poor dog or something can eat it. That's what you should do. When you have fruits and vegetables that are dying, not dying, what do you call it? Rotting or, going bad, put them outside. Put them outside and feed the animals in the area. Give back. The same with bread. If you have like molding bread and breadcrumbs, crumble it up and put it on your lawn. And the birds come eat it. That's what my Oma used to always do all the time. Like, we never threw away food that is perishable. You always put it out there and somebody will eat it. Especially fruits and vegetables. The bread, I don't know, nowadays you gotta be kind of iffy because they put gluten in there and stuff, and everything's modified, but just don't put any crackers. Okay, things like those fish crackers and things like that, those will kill animals. Don't put those things, but you can put like saltine crackers. Just don't put anything with a lot of preservatives. And that's a good way to tell if food is good for you too. We will call this diet the animal diet, okay? If an animal can't eat it or it dies from eating it, then you don't eat it. Because even though they'll eat whatever, but they can only eat fruits, vegetables, and meat. That's it. They can't necessarily eat processed food. I know they have processed food, but if you notice, like animal or pet food, it always like meat and vegetables or chicken with vegetables or something, because that's all they can eat. You can give them fruit. Animals like fruit. I've talked about this dog before, Poochie, okay? That was Oma's dog named Poochie. And I don't know if anybody remembers the story. Poochie hated everybody but Oma. Okay, this is a mean, evil little dog. But she used to feed that dog whatever we ate. So if we had rice with meat and vegetables, that dog had rice with meat and vegetables. She'd buy those colorful bones for treats. I don't know whatever, like treats to give him sometimes. But for the most part, she always fed that dog anything that we ate. And that dog lived forever. That dog just lived and lived and lived. Rarely did I see that dog ever have dog food. It's kind of funny. And I noticed like one time, actually this wasn't that long ago. This is probably a month or two ago. I found a kitten at the place, right? Or I saw this stray kitten. It wasn't really tiny. It was probably, a teenager. But it was hungry, so I didn't have any food in the house. So usually I give them, like, if we have bologna, which is very rare, but sometimes I'll find something in there of Matthew's or something that I could give them. And this time there was peppered beef or like pepper bologna. I don't know. It was this bologna that had peppers in it. So I cut it up. I cut up like 3 of these pieces and I gave it to the cat. And, I don't feel good now because of that apple. That was weird. Maybe it was a bad apple. It didn't taste as tart as normal. Okay, but anyways, and then like about 20 minutes later, I hear this kitten outside my window. Not directly outside my window, but like at a distance, crying, like it was in pain. And I go, oh, I think I did that. So don't give him anything with pepper in it. I guess they can't have spices either. But I saw it around. It didn't kill it, But I think whatever I gave that kitten gave it a stomach ache. I need to eat. I guess I better go get my hamburger again. That's pretty sad. I've been having hamburgers a lot lately. The next groceries I do, I'm just going to have to make patties and have them in the house. And make my own hamburger kind of thing to bring while I'm driving. Since a hamburger seems to be doing well with me. Okay, let's see. I don't like it when cars drive like right on the side of me and go exactly the same pace I'm going. Exactly the same. I'm like, can you like move ahead? Move along? I'm so tired. But at least I took a shower. And this class is supposed to be short today, so hopefully I'll come home early and go to sleep. But I tweeted a lot today. I wrote a poem, a survivor's poem, and connected it to my name. It was a very personal poem, and it made me cry like a baby when I wrote it, but I feel a lot better. But I had to take it down because I noticed that there are errors in my grammar. So I'm going to refix it and then repost it. It was very liberating. But it was very honest and from the heart, And it was very true, actually. And I'm not good with poems. Like, I'm not much of a poem person. But I try. I was trying to make it kind of subtle, where it wasn't so obvious what I was trying to say, but I couldn't. I didn't do really good with it. But I don't know. Leave me a feedback or comment and let me know how it was. Like, if it was touching or if it sounded more like whining. And I wasn't trying to make it sound whiny. I was trying to make it, to give the feeling of renewal and starting over and surviving a traumatic experience, but coming out the victor in the end. This is why I don't write. But I tweeted it out and I put it on my personal Facebook, and some of the responses were like, why did you say that? Well, because it's true. Stop being in denial. Don't pretend. Okay? that's a taxi. There's this car that I thought was a cop car. Out here, the cop cars are now SUVs, right? And they're black and whites out here. And there was a car, it looks like a black and white, so everybody's driving behind it, trying to be careful, and it's not even a cop, it's a taxi. I wonder if that's illegal. It must be illegal to have your car painted like a cop car and then use it for something else. But I'm close to the hamburger place. I don't even think I got any money on me. Alright, I need to eat bad. Like my head is spinning. Sucks. Yeah, so today I'm dressed like a woman in her 40s. I look good though, I guess. I mean, I look alright. I'm comfortable. That's all that mattered. I wanted to be comfortable today. Because I worked so hard on that packet that I did. I don't know. I'm not really confident with the packet. Like, I don't think I'm going to be able to go on to the next portion of the program. I really don't. Because I'm not a writer. I mean, it's kind of not fair when like a lot of people are English, the majority are English and history majors who, and English majors, like, that's all they do is write and talk and talk and talk and write and talk because that's their skill. But then I'm an artist, which I don't talk a whole lot. I don't like to explain things. I explain things with my art, So I hope I'm not going to be judged with the same criteria because I don't have the teacher language down. Like, how do they expect that'd be kind of ridiculous to expect me to have the teacher language when I've only been in the program for 5 weeks. If that was the case, there'd be teachers who are experts immediately. But the language will come with time. It'll come with experience. But I don't have any major experience. I'm not around well, now I am. But I'm not around teachers all the time where I hear this language being spoken to adopt any of it. So I'm kind of worried about what I handed in. I spent 2 weeks straight working on it. And finally I just gave up and I submitted it super early this morning. Like, I stayed up all night and it's due. Like, there was nothing I could do. It's like, when it's due, it's due. I just submitted it. So something tells me I'm going to have to redo it again. And I only get one shot to redo it. But even if they allowed me to redo it, I don't think I'd be able to. Like, if I was even if I was able to fake it, but I can't. Like, something in me won't do it. I can't just bullshit. I'm just talking bullshit to stretch things out. I've never been good at that. And that's just one of those things that's going to hurt me, I think. I mean, I won't jump the gun, but we'll see how they judge me, because if that's what they expect, then I think they're doing themselves a disservice in not getting the best teacher candidates they can, because they want someone phony, which explains why you have all these teachers getting in trouble for hitting on children and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I should just keep quiet about it. Maybe I'm just jumping the gun, I hope. We'll see. I don't know, but my gut is saying, Rose, you messed up. Yep, you messed up, Rose. I need my coffee. Oh, my mind is messed up right now. Okay. I got my card. I'm so broke right now. Yeah, I'm getting another hamburger. You know what I noticed that's making me sick every day? That's making me feel nauseous? Is taking the vitamins. I've been jotting it down.
Thank you for choosing America. I'll be right with you.
Okay. What time is it? 4:30. Oh, shit.
Sorry about that. What can I get for you today?
A large iced coffee mocha.
Large iced coffee mocha? Okay.
And a double or bacon double cheeseburger.
Yeah, okay. Anything else for you today?
No.
460, your second window. Thank you.
Alright, thanks. This is going to take forever. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I got to be in class in a half hour. My car's about to overheat again. I don't know what's with my car. Every time it's like this, there's always somebody who decided to, like, they should just walked in. You know, you always see those cars that are like ordering a ton of stuff. Like, when you order a ton of stuff, don't go through the drive-thru. You know, unless you're going cruising or to a party or something. But walk in and just get it. It's faster if you just walk in. Don't make the whole line wait. Okay, my car's. I gotta turn it off. This was a bad idea. Alright, well, those are my thoughts for on the road for right now. So, thank you. Hit my page if you can. And thank you for listening.